The policy expires today, and it won't be renewed, as it was a successful measure in helping our economy recovery from the pandemic and is therefore no longer necessary.
The federal government says Canada no longer needs international students in the labor market. In 2022, Canada temporarily lifted the 20-hour-a-week cap on the number of hours an international student could work at an off-campus job. Now it's reintroducing the cap at 24 hours a week.
3 shifts of 8 hours, it seems reasonable. It's a lot to be working during the week. We know that over 20 hours, there are more than 80+% of students working over 20 hours. We think it would have been unduly burdensome to reduce it to 20 hours or even more.
The penalty for breaking the terms of a study permit are harsh, losing status and possibly being forced to leave Canada. Some student groups and workers' advocates wanted the cap gone permanently, but Immigration Minister Marc Miller says the need is gone and it makes no sense to have students working, not studying.
That was a bit of a cynical move in a sense that, really they shouldn't be working more than 20 hours a week. But of course, many of them are, like domestic students, because they just don't have the money to pay for school and pay for their housing and pay for everything else. So they're being compelled to do so.
John Shields at Toronto Metropolitan University says at the time the cap was lifted, Canada badly needed workers, and Shields thinks the cap lifting was likely due to pressure from employers.
This is probably a positive move overall in terms of bringing greater integrity back into that system.
Living cost is high, everything is high, the rent is high, and everything is high. So I believe they should add the working hours.
I'm not in the favor of more hours because you're here to study, first of all. So, you can earn after studies too, right?
Opinions from international students are mixed. The cost of living remains high, but others point out students are required to prove financial resources before coming to Canada anyway. But at least one said they already knew of classmates working more than 40 hours a week.
Maybe 40 is not enough. Many students, they do work more than that, more than 40.
In Ottawa, Xiao Li, CityNews.